it's probably very destabilizing and difficult for him right now to realize that what he's been told is not actually reality. He cannot become a girl. What he can do is compete in the male category.
Or if the IF...
Drive! Oh, anywhere, just go!
Next, we have Julie Hamill on CNN desperately trying to discuss objective, scientific reality with a hardcore gender cultist. And it goes just about as you would expect.
I don't know, I can imagine quite a bit.
What would make this fair for her to compete for those who are competing against her? What would that kind of structure in competition look like?
Who is her?
AB.
Okay, AB Hernandez is a male who identifies as a female.
Ooh, I like where this is going.
What would be fair is to have Hernandez competing in the male category. It is not fair to the females competing to have to compete with a male.
Okay, so in Trump's federal funding threat, is that something, though, that would hurt all student athletes, including athletes who are assigned female at birth?
I'm the magical man from Happy Land in a gumdrop house on Lollipop Lane.
Nobody is assigned at birth. There is an objective, observable sex when a baby is born. I know a little about it. I've been through this 4 times now.
Would his federal funding threat hurt athletes?
If the money is taken away.
Right. So the law actually says that schools that do not abide Title IX or other federal laws cannot receive federal funds. So that's not Trump's fault. Taking away federal funds is going to hurt all California kids, which is why the state of California needs to comply with federal law. It's very simple.
So when you dig into the science on trans athletes, what is really clear is that there needs to be a lot more research on a lot more trans athletes.
No. It is just wild to me how this CNN hack, who was part of the whole Biden decline cover-up, no less, is acting as if her pseudo-religious beliefs about gender are just the reality, and you have to get on board or be ostracized. No, thank you. And we also don't need any more research to tell us that on average, boys and men have a physical advantage over girls and women. That is settled science that anybody can observe. It's not debatable, it's not controversial, but it is inconvenient to this ideological gender cult of weirdos. There's a reason we keep seeing men taking women's places in sports and destroying all the competition, and not women entering men's sports and doing the same. We separate sports by sex for a reason. It is just mind-boggling to me that we're even having this debate, and how quickly this mind virus spread and became mainstream.
To be able to draw better conclusions about the effect of whether gender-affirming care actually reduces or eliminates the advantage conferred on an athlete who is genetically male. Would you welcome more research? Is this a situation where more research might help?
I absolutely think that more research and more careful and thoughtful discussion is necessary here. Pediatric sex change procedures are very harmful, and they cause lifelong damage to children. And this is something that the United States of America needs to examine thoughtfully, and people need to be able to discuss openly without being called bigots and transphobes.
Yeah, totally hear you. So there are obviously clear benefits to playing sports, to competing in sports. So when you're looking at an athlete like AB Hernandez, what would you have her do so that she can benefit from sporting?
I view AB Hernandez as the victim in this situation. I feel for him, and I feel that he has been lied to for his entire life, and it's probably very destabilizing and difficult for him right now to realize that what he's been told is not actually reality. He cannot become a girl. What he can do is compete in the male category.
Okay,
or
let's
if
stick to sports. So you say compete in the male category, or what?
Or if the state and CIF want to create a separate category for people like AB Hernandez, and that's something that they want to do, fine. It is not fair to female athletes who have worked their entire lives for this kind of competition, who also, by the way, cannot speak out for fear of retaliation, which AB Hernandez's mother has personally threatened against them. So it's very unfair for our girls and women in California to have to compete with males, have to share facilities with males, and then not be able to speak up about the unfairness because people are going to label them as bigots.
Yeah, no shit.
All right, folks, what do you all think? Let me know in the comments, and if you're still here, might as well hit that like button and subscribe. I do post on a regular basis, so make sure to keep checking back for more. Thanks a lot.